Just like last week, we begin with some deep breaths. You can do the other exercises as well with feeling your body, with the awareness in your body. You can start from the top of your head and going up, down, all the way to the tips of your hands, of your fingers. And we breathe deep, first of all. We start making the stitches. I'm working on Tunisian crochet. I don't know if you can see it. And just concentrating on a few breaths is enough to start the process of relaxing of the body. After we begin this, breathing deeply, we can start to observe what was the trigger. For example, in my case, this morning there were several triggers that created this anger response. So just remember, what was the trigger for your anger at this moment? Is it the news? Is it something someone said or did in your family? Is it something that didn't happen even though you wanted it to happen? Is it just a general state of affairs? Just visualize what it is that made you so angry. It might still make you a bit angry right now, but once you know what it is, you can observe it from a distance. So you can distance yourself from it. As an example, I can give you an example of something that made me angry this morning. It's people who think they're not manipulative while they are manipulative. So they say things that they think are not manipulative just to convince you of things. So this makes me very angry. But at the same time, I can observe this fact, this idea that there are people out there who do this. They will do this to you. So once I observe this thing that makes me angry, I can just distance myself from it. So breathing deeply and letting the things go. I don't know why those people are the way they are. We all have stories, and we never know where the other person is coming from. So I can let go of this anger by understanding that I don't know everything. I cannot know everything. Nobody can know anything. Nobody can know everything. So you can do this with your own source of anger in that moment. Make your stitches and think about this situation that made you angry. If it's outside of your control, most of the times there's nothing you can do about it. You can let it go then, because you cannot control it. And if it is under your control, now we can think about ways to do something about it. Once the few seconds of anger that are natural, once these go away, you can start to come up with solutions. In my case, what I told you about, my solution is to distance myself from these people. I don't need to have them in my life, so I will just keep a distance physically, and since we interacted online, I will just keep my distance from where they write. This way, I will prevent a lot of anger. And I don't know about you, but in my case, when I feel too many emotions, I can go into a spiral in which I feed this emotion, which can be anger in this case, or anxiety, or sadness, and then I get into a meltdown and I cry for half a day, and then it's horrible. So I prefer to prevent this kind of meltdown, this kind of emotional roller coaster, by using crochet. And I'm pretty sure you do too. Let me know. And I forgot to ask you what makes you angry, but I guess it's a bit late now. I hope this will help you even a bit in the future. If you find yourself getting angry at something that you cannot control, or that is not really putting your life or someone else's life in danger, then you can do these breathing exercises and thinking about the cause of your anger and letting things go. And picking up your favorite repetitive activity such as crochet and processing this anger and letting things go. Some other activities that I do when I feel this are movement. I go for a walk, I move around in circles, or cooking. I like cooking, or I use this anger positively in my work sometimes. But this is very draining, so I don't recommend it as a source of energy for work, because you'll be very exhausted at the end. I don't know how much sense this has made to you. I hope it has made some sense, and I hope you will use it in the future. I will continue my row, and then I will say goodbye for now. Next week we will not see each other, but I will make another one of these lives in 2 weeks. So I hope this has been a bit useful, and if it has, I'm looking forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. Bye!